Alright, everyone, this is the first ever Cross-Eyed Arena podcast. I'm CEG Illusion, here with Raven, Lyrics, and Vibes. And yeah, take it away, Raven.
Alright, so, I'm Raven. I am the Director of Operations of Arena along with Illusion, and today our guests, Lyrics and Vibes, are from the team we are sponsoring, Defying History. They just competed at Dallas. Cross-Eyed Arena is basically a competitive gaming website. We hold tournaments, cash prizes, all kinds of stuff, ladders.
Make sure you check them out after this.
Yes, because it's epic. CrossEyedarena.com.
Makes them you look like a joke.
Alright, Vibes, Lyrics, you guys want to give a small intro for you guys self?
Go ahead, Lyrics.
Alright, well, I'm Lyrics. Most people know me from COD 4, Modern Warfare 2. I've been playing competitively since Rainbow Vegas 1. And, just basically doing the same thing, keeping it big.
Alright, well, this is Vibes. Pretty much the same thing. Won the Frat Cup in MW2, and that's where I pretty much blew up in the outside of the competitive scene. Yeah, that's about it.
Sweet. So, Vibes, I think were you the first one on Defying History to find the arena?
Oh, yeah. I knew about it when I was on TVA, I think, but yeah, I was the first.
Violent Apprehension.
Yeah.
You guys used to tear up our Modern Warfare 2 tournaments.
So, how'd you first come across the arena?
To be honest, I forgot, it was some 2v2 search tournament, and me and my friend in real life who was on TV at the time.
Word of mouth, right, Bob? What you say?
What'd you say?
Wouldn't you say more like word of mouth? You heard from someone, something like that?
Savior, but I mean, I don't even remember it. I just know it was some 2v2 search tourney, and the finals were the next day, and the finals came around, and we forgot about it entirely. I think it was $200 or something, and we were so bummed because we forgot about it.
Wow.
For that though.
Yeah. So, you guys, we picked you guys up. We decided we wanted to sponsor you. Me and Illusion talked to the owner, Scooter, after you guys destroyed our 4v4 tournament we held. You made everybody else look like a joke, and there were some pretty good players in that tournament. So, how did Defying History come about? I know both of you have been competitive gamers for a long time, but how did you two decide to start your own team? And
You want to take it, Lyrics? Who's the leader?
Yeah, I mean, the actual team name Defying History came about in COD 4 in the Pro Circuit Ladder 1 in the 09 season. It was myself, Effects, Moose, and Ritual Synergy. And things didn't work out, so, I decided just to put the team name to rest, and I brought it back in Modern Warfare 2, very successful. And then decided to let it go again, and joined up with Prof on AOX, and that's how me and Vibes got together. Things didn't work out too well, so me and Vibes parted ways, stayed together since then, and we just decided to bring it back, and, have kind of been working it ever since.
Yep.
yeah, I know.
Alright.
Illusion.
Alright, so, let's talk about your recent performance in MLG then. MLG Dallas, that is. So, was this your first MLG tournament that you guys have played together?
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of it? How was your experience at MLG Dallas this year?
I thought it was pretty cool. The whole setup was really nice. It's the best I've ever seen, obviously. But our performance was way below my standards.
Yeah.
Same with Lyrics as well. Online, we were presented as a top 3 team. Watch out for DH at Dallas, and then...
I mean, even before, the games even started at Dallas, we had Juggy,
Astro.
We had Hastro speaking on the live stream to everybody, telling them that DH was the team to watch out for. And unfortunately, online, man, we are the team to watch out for. But when it came down to LAN time, certain players weren't.
Yeah, let's not say names here.
Certain players weren't as consistent as they were online, which just wasn't enough. You know what I mean? You can only do so much with certain players playing well at the time. You know what I mean? It's a team game. It's not one player is going to carry you to a victory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. first time I went to a LAN tournament, I was really surprised because that when I first started playing LANs, I had really cheap DSL, and so my hit detection was awful, and I went there and everybody was hitting everything, and it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the whole aspect of MLG Dallas was great, man. I had a great time with everybody that I played with. A couple shout-outs, you know what I mean? It was cool seeing Stain. It was cool finally meeting Proof. It was cool finally meeting Sharp, Fears. It was cool meeting Tyler for the second time. You know, the whole outside of the gaming aspect of it, it was a great event. You know, they did a good job running it. There was enough stations. You were able to warm up and play the whole time if you weren't playing, which was cool. It was really, really spectator friendly this time around, which was great. They gave it more than just the competitive.
And the 3 main stages, that's surprising.
Yeah, 3 main stages. So there was always something going on. You know what I mean? There's always a lot going on. But like I said, performance-wise, not where I think we should have been. I think we should have came out of Dallas at least top 8. We didn't at all. So, you know, I guess live and learn.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
You guys said you were playing like warm-up games a lot. You played a lot of scrims against top teams while you were there, I'm guessing?
Yeah. I'll touch base on that. When our first game at Dallas, it was Friday, and we decided to scrim Envy, so we got everything set up over in the far stations, and we started playing, and we started to get smacked, and the certain player on our team that wasn't performing, we were like, we had to talk with him, and we knew like he knew what he had to do, and it just wasn't happening. And then
it was minor mistakes. You know, there was a lot of times we would go up a flag, and instead of taking it a little bit slower and kind of playing off of how the other team's playing, you know, certain mistakes were made, and just real sloppy things. You know, just things that should have been ironed out prior, because we've been playing prior to Dallas. You know what I mean? So it just, I guess everyone watching you and everything like that kind of got under people's skin and started trying to do other things to make your score look pretty. I mean, I don't know what it was, but it just wasn't good. So.
Yeah, so I guess you guys have a lot of stuff that you know you need to work on for Columbus, which is coming up quick.
Live and learn.
I mean, I know even the best teams always have things to work on. You know what I mean? You're never going to be the best forever. So, you know, as long as you can just keep that mentality and always play and always try to get better and stay active and keep your team together, you know what I mean? You shouldn't have a problem. But, you know, there's always something that happens. You know, there's always the X factor.
Yeah. Now, were you guys as surprised as a lot of the people watching the stream at the performance of some of the teams there? I know, like,
Incredible.
What was it? Ground Zero is made up of like two 14-year-olds and
when I told Lyrics that they 3-0'd Obey, his mouth dropped. He was like, "What?" Or no, it was Fear when they first beat Fear, and then they 3-0'd Obey after that. It's just like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah, it was nuts, man. I mean, it's great to see you know, a lot of people who aren't known come up and great, you know what I mean? It was nice to see that. A lot of underdog matches. There was a huge upsets, even in Halo Reach, man. I mean, the upsets were insane. But like I said, all in all, the event was great. Our performance was not so great. So you know, they're just things that live and learn, and that we know we need to get ready for Columbus. That's all.
Yeah. So you guys have been going through a lot of roster changes. I saw that. I try and keep up with your team. How does chemistry become a factor there? Because I know a lot of top teams have been playing together a long time.
Chemistry is a huge factor. Chemistry and I'm sorry, I'm like brain farted right now. Chemistry and what is that word? Momentum. Momentum are huge.
Yeah, momentum, dude. Jeez.
And momentum are almost bigger than overall skill. You can have, you know, the 4 best players in the game on a team, and you could have
map, you're done.
And still dominate them. It's just chemistry is a big part in Call of Duty. Momentum as well. We have a few things in the motion right now. A few big things. I don't want to speak on it now and you know, give false information, but we have some big things coming for Columbus. So I can tell you what, the shit that happened at Dallas will not happen at Columbus. So I want to give a shout out to all the teams that made top 8 now. I'll be seeing you at Columbus. You got me this time. I got you. No, I'm just kidding, man.
All right. Well, that's a pretty big, you know, thing to throw out there. But you know, while we're at it, let's. I want you guys to go ahead and so you two guys go ahead and explain your roster currently as it is and explain what you're looking to do with your roster throughout the MLG season this year.
Yeah, Vibes, I'll let you take this one.
All right. Well, the history of all our rosters and shit. It was never like lyrics and like our fault. It was never our fault. It was just like shit that it just didn't come through.
Personalities, inconsistency, just things like that, you know.
And the whole thing with Dito and Saints, our Dallas roster, like it was so sketchy about if they were going to be able to go or not because they weren't flying down. They were driving for like 20 hours all the way from Chicago and.
Even when the event came and we were sitting in Dallas, we still didn't know if they were going to show up.
That's never
worried about.
That's never on your mind.
What if they didn't show up? You know what I mean? So like, it wasn't until that Friday morning when team check-in came that we got the call. Hey guys, we made it to Dallas. We're here. Then we're like, okay, we can relax now. Everything's cool. But even as we're flying into Dallas, we still wasn't 100% sure that our two teammates were going to show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's definitely not a good situation to be in.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it the whole Dallas situation before it was a real messy thing going into it. But regardless, you have to show up. You need to make a presentation. MLG, everyone needs to show up and basically make a statement. We're here to play, you know, regardless. So it's the opener. You got to be at the opener. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now you picked up. You had 2 roster spots open after Dallas, and I know you picked up somebody to fill one of them. Magic. Is there any background on him? Because I know I've been following competitive Call of Duty for a little while, and I haven't heard of him.
Magic doesn't really have a history of being a top-tier player, being on any top-tier teams, at least from my knowledge. But we played against him a few times. He did good. We scrimmed with him a few times. He did good. Basically, we're looking for one now, but if the right 2 do come around, I'm sure anything could happen. I mean, you know, we're trying to make a statement here, you know, and we want loyal players, but it's hard to come by loyal players. Everyone's always looking to make the best team possible instead of waiting it out and building the best team possible.
Yeah, the COD community doesn't know about that, so.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. No, you guys had a coach at Dallas, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So most people out there don't really know what a coach is supposed to do in a competitive gaming environment and a LAN environment. Do you guys want to explain a little bit about what a coach is there for?
Well, coach is there for a few reasons. 1, to keep the team under control in case, you know, tempers flare out. 2, basically to be looking around on everyone's screen, making sure everyone's in the correct positions where they're supposed to be. If there's an opening, making sure everyone knows to keep the rotations down. Hey, this person died, you need to rotate over, so forth and so on.
Call-outs, calling out how many people are
Call-outs, anything that we're not calling out, calling them out for us, or even sometimes calling our call-outs for us before we get them out. It's just every coach is different, but for the most part, that's mainly what you can expect from a coach.
So is a coach like their playing level?
A player, just not playing. Put it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Is their skill level comparable to the guys playing, or are they somebody that has all the knowledge of you guys, but maybe not the gun skill to hang with you guys?
I wouldn't even say either of those. It would be like they don't really have the time to put into it. And you know, it's just
still have the competitive mindset of how the game is played at